Hang in there. We're almost finished. This is part 4. It's time to start putting this all together. And thankfully, the worksheet has been doing that for you as you've been putting in numbers. So we're going back to part 1, page 1. And here are all of your funds with all of the totals that you have been putting in as you worked through your worksheets, your expenses, and your revenues. Here's the total of all of your governmental funds. So as you can see, it added up your taxes that came in. This is your revenues up here on the top. Any TIF revenues that came in, down to charges for fees and service, miscellaneous and other financing sources. Jumping over, there's your proprietary funds. Again, they wouldn't have any taxes that would come into a proprietary fund. It's going to primarily either be through intergovernmental or mostly charges for fees and service. And then it's adding it all up for you here in column C. Column C is giving you the total for each of those lines under revenue and expenses that you entered for FY17. Now, if you're just coming to this page, your column D is blank. This is where you need to enter either your 2017 certified budget or the most recent budget amendment numbers. So if you did more than one amendment, it needs to be the one that you did closest to the end of the year. Or if you didn't do any amendments, you can just put in your original FY17 certified budget. This is going to give you the comparison between your actual revenue and expenses in column C and your budgeted revenues and expenses in column D. Further down the page, your debt information is all coming in from page 13, part 5, and part 6. It's automatically populating so that you don't have to move it over. Now, check your error page. Does your error page look like this? If so, great! Now don't worry if your error page doesn't look like this. The error page is here to help you. If you have entries underneath any of these categories, it's giving you an idea of where you need to go look to make a correction. Here in number 6, it tells you that transfers in and transfers out don't equal. Or maybe down here in number 8, you forgot to enter the total salaries and wages for the year. If you have errors on this page, you need to fix your errors before you can move on. Once your error page does look like this, you are almost done. But wait, not quite yet. If you look at the tabs on the bottom of your workbook, you will notice that the fourth one over says Min Newspaper. This will help you create the file that you're going to send to the newspaper for publication or that you're going to print out and post. Your annual finance report must be published or posted as required by state law. If your city has a population of more than 200, the first page, page 1, must be published in your regular newspaper before it is returned to the Auditors of State office. If the city's population is 200 or less, then page 1 must be posted in the 3 places that you regularly post your postings before you can submit your report to the state. Use the Publication tab to create a page to be used for publication or posting. It's going to create a smaller version with everything on the summary that will be easy for the newspaper to upload and print, or easy for you to print and post. At the bottom of page 1, there's a certification and required signature box. This is where the city clerk needs to sign and print, and the mayor or other city official, as designated by the council, will also sign. It needs to be dated, and the date published or posted needs to be included along with a phone number for City Hall. Now you're ready to electronically upload your annual financial report for FY17. At the top of page 1, off to the right, you will see a button that says Upload Annual Financial Report. The upload process is very similar to the budget upload process. There are only 3 steps: upload, submission, and confirmation. It is mandatory that you submit your annual finance report electronically to the Auditor of State's office. So let's click the Upload Annual Financial Report button that's on your form. Step 1, uploading your annual financial report. This is the front page of the Upload portal. This is the same location that you will end up at if you take the link that we looked at the very beginning of this video on the Auditor of State's website that was at the bottom of the page. If you need assistance during this process, you can contact the City Annual Financial Reports IT staff at 515-281-5834. Now, let's upload your annual financial report. First, you will need to choose your file. To choose your file, select the Choose File button. After you have selected the Choose File button, it should take you to your computer listings. You will need to look through the folders in your computer and locate where you have saved your annual finance report for 2017. As you'll remember, I located mine on the desktop so that it would be easy to find, both to work on and to upload. Once you have found it, select it and click Open. You will know if you have not successfully completed your annual finance report. At the time that you select Upload for your file, if there is an error, it will be rejected and you will receive this message. If the file has uploaded correctly and is complete, you will move on to Step 2. Step 2 will ask you to fill out your name, your email, your phone number, and will ask you to double check that the file has been extracted correctly. You'll want to check your beginning balance, ending balance, total revenue, and total expenditures. If everything is filled out and correct, go ahead and hit Submit. After you hit Submit, you will receive a confirmation. You have made it to Step 3. The first thing it tells you is congratulations, you have successfully submitted your AFR file. And it gives you the opportunity to print out a confirmation. That confirmation will confirm the year that you're submitting, your city's name, your email address, your phone number, your county, and those beginning balances, ending balance, revenue, and expenditures. Now you've reached your very last step. You need to take a signed copy of the All Funds P1 page and mail it to the Auditor of State's office along with either your proof of publication or your affidavit of posting by December 1st. The Auditor of State's office address is the Lucas State Office Building, 321 East 12th Street, 2nd floor, Des Moines, Iowa 50319. Remember, make sure that you mail your P1 page along with your proof of publication or affidavit of posting early enough to be received by December 1st. Still need help? Here are some resources that you can call with questions. If you're having difficulty with the spreadsheet or problems uploading your annual finance report, please call the Auditor of State's office. The IT number is 515-281-5834. You can also call the Iowa League of Cities. The membership services staff will be happy to answer questions on the AFR or anything else that you have going on in your city. If you're new and feel like you need somebody to walk through this report with you one-on-one, you can also contact the League of Cities for more information about the mentor program. There are mentors all over the state that would be happy to come and work with you on a one-on-one basis to help you through this process. The Iowa League of Cities phone number is 515-244-7282. At the bottom, I've included my contact information as well. If you have questions, I would be happy to answer them as well. You can call me at 515-520-7926 or email me at msprouse@iastate.edu. Thank you for joining me today for this video presentation of how to complete your annual finance report for 2017. See you next time.